I need more intros. Of course, the internet isn't working. Of course. Why would the internet work? Little notification. That's off. Everything's off. It's Monday freaking morning. Here we are already. I'm in a pissed off mood. Austin writes. He wrote a lot of stuff beforehand, but I'll get to the point. Looks like you haven't done an economic efficiency loss in a long time, so I'd like to sponsor an economic efficiency loss of the day. If you had any ideas for what? Oh, do I have an idea for you? Let me get back to the main page. There was a main page. It was here at one time. There we go. Now I'm going to tell you a story. Yesterday was cheat day. I'm doing a cheat day every 2 weeks because I want to keep my girlish figure. And Vegas is the place to have cheat day. There is every possible type of food you could want here in the desert, made by American men and women going back. What? How long has Vegas been around? Prohibition days, almost 100 years ago. Yeah, it's a desert. Let's put everything in the world out there, which we're still managing to do. But don't worry, we'll mess it up because we all got to worry about our fifis. So as opposed to cheat day in Rapid City, where it's like, well, do we want to do Sonic or the gas station? Like quite literally. Here, sushi, all you can eat buffet, Italian, Thai. There's a Chinatown here. Legit, a really good one too. So I put together a list. Like I had a list. This is like the Super Bowl for me. I'm gonna get coffee here. I'm gonna get full cream on that. And I'm gonna go here at this. There's a French pastry. Patisserie. Girlfriend kept crying. Is it a patisserie? The French bakery. Honest to God. The patisserie. Whatever. Sure. The patisserie. Because we're all from Edina. But over on the west side, there's this French donut place like Benj something French. Great donuts. And I don't mind going to the West Side because there's a lot of hiking and there's a lot of good stuff over on the west side. So we go to this donut shop, and for the second cheat day in a row, there is a line going out the door all the way down the block. And I'm like, I just get immediately pissed off. And I know why now. I've had time to evaluate and search my feelings. I know why, because those are the stupid people slowing us down in life. You're like, what? You just hang out and get donuts. I'm not saying they're malicious. I'm saying they're stupid. That's why link below is Curse of the High IQ. Living with stupid people when you're a smart one. I should have added that subtitle to it. I'm not joking. This isn't funny. This is a ha-ha boomer yelling at clouds. Legit, I'm looking at this line of fat American pigs of all the diversity, colors, and rainbows, by the way. That's universal. That's the one uniting thing we have for the races united across these United States of America. You're all fat, disgusting pigs. And I'm like, okay, they're good donuts. But it is at that line, starting at the back of that's an hour and a half. Oh, and let's just explain how lines work, okay? You only go as fast as your weakest link in the chain, right? So how many Karens do you think are lined up in this line? You know, Karen hasn't like pulled out her thing. Well, we ought to for the sake of community. Hold on, wait a second. Let me, Karen. Yes, Karen. Karens. There's a group of Karens. Shouldn't we like go online and look at their menu so when we get up there, we could expeditiously be as quick about it as possible to help out others? And then one Karen would say, what do you mean help out others? Well, I've been thinking about it, Karen. You see, what if we weren't the only people on the face of the planet? What would make you say that? Well, like, all these other people. Well, certainly those aren't real human beings. We're the only ones that matter, Karen. I know, Karen, but let's just say they had sentience and thought like we did. Would that mean my husband is also a human being with their own limited life and finite mortality? Just a theory. Well, gosh, we'd have to think of people other than ourselves. I know we should maybe do that. No, that's never going to happen. Never going to happen. Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. What a freaking nightmare it would have to be in that line with all you freaking normal, fat, disgusting Walmart rascal driving American pigs. Sitting in that line, listening to the mundane conversation and all the giggling, like laughing at your lame ass jokes. I'm double fisting! Tina! Come on with 2 donuts. That's fun, huh? Get it? Is that funny? Isn't that funny? Boy, you watch a lot of television, I bet. And I'm just that's who's in this line. And the main point I already know is that it is the classic saying, tell me without telling me. Tell me you're a worthless, pathetic human being without telling me you're a worthless, pathetic human being. And I'm not being judgmental. I'm being accurate. You got an hour and a half to sit in line for a donut. You literally got nothing else going on in life. No opportunity cost. That you're going to sit in a freaking line for an hour and a half? And see, then we got to get to the stupidity, like the ignorance. Ignorance is a better way. It's stupid. Don't get me wrong about that. But then we got to get to the ignorance. These are the people that can only go to lunch at noon. I saw this phenomenon long. Like I had the radical idea. I had to negotiate this several times. And like when I go work for some employer, hey, you mind if I take off lunch at 11 or 1? Well, why? Well, I understand you're a baby boomer with your MBA. You're a truly stupid person. But you see, all you freaking sheep go to lunch at the same time. And you all stand in line like this is fun. Like, like literally you think that's the fun part of your day. I'd be putting a bullet in my head, frankly, but you think this is fun. See, I like to get there, get my food, not stand in line for 30 minutes, rush back, hork it down. But you guys are good horkers. You're all good fat American pig horkers. I like to get there, stand in line a minute, get my food, eat, get back to work. I mean, I don't know, go for a walk, brush my teeth, something, I'd be able to improve my life. Oh, okay, I don't see any problem with that. Then sure enough, someone would complain, why does he get to take off for lunch at 11? All right, I'll take it off at 1. Why does he get an afternoon break? Kill y'all. Gotta kill y'all. Shink, shink. Dang, 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 dang. Oh my God, you need to hire 20 more people. Don't know what happened. I'm honest. I just went out for lunch early. But the ignorance of the people that go to lunch right at noon. That's what time we gotta go. It's lunchtime. Like these are the people that don't think. So already I saw that, and I tried to not let it get me angry. All right. You can't. It's like, oh my God, they're so stupid. And it right there, that line, I should have taken a picture of it. Like this gives you every moral right to take advantage of these morons. Like I can't fault the Democrat Party. I can't fault sports ball. I can't fault I can't fault any of these marketing strategies. You can't. What, the fat sows, the pigs, the lemmings are going to like, hey, wait a second. You're telling me I'm a lazy sack of crap. What? I'm Brad. I deserve everything. Okay, I'm brave and amazing. So I look. I know we didn't even get out of the car. Like turn that car around. Plenty of other places for people with an IQ of 3 more points can go and find with better food. So then, on the south end of town, there's the One Pot Bellies in Las Vegas. Okay, and normally there's a line at Potbellies, but I don't think it's gotten out here to the west side. That was it's my favorite food. It's just my favorite food. Best tasting food. Get yourself a wreck, you get yourself a dream bar, you're set to go. And so I go there. It's not that busy. I'm like, this is great. But in order to get to the Potbellies, guess what is parked right there in front of the entrance to the parking lot? There's an In-N-Out burger. Now, don't Don't get all on me now. I know that's a Whataburger and In-N-Out. There to some people, this is like their firstborn child. I'm this is not a criticism of In-N-Out Burger. Like 2 in the afternoon or something, or 1, it wasn't lunchtime. You can't get into the parking lot off of a very busy road, major road through Vegas. You can't turn into it, so your butt is sticking out. Why? Because I don't know, maybe every fat, disgusting, moronic pig that lined up at the donut shop decided, let's go to In-N-Out Burger all at the same time. And there were two, they got their own highway. They got their own interstate system around the In-N-Out Burger. You got 2 lanes for the drive-through. And here's where it's stupid. Like, okay, everybody likes In-N-Out Burger. All right, fine. You could be very highly intelligent people. Not the morons that say, hey, you know what's a good idea? We stop here on the major road in the intersection. Say, well, I guess we come back later. I guess this is dangerous. Nope. Fat Porky the pig needs to get his or her Whataburger, In-N-Out Burger. They're going to sit right there on that major thoroughfare and cause a traffic jam going Lord knows how far south. And I'm thinking now my strategy is like, well, I can see from the parking lot there ain't a line at the Potbellies, so I could go park at a different parking lot and walk over. So you get through, and you're just looking, not a single skinny, in shape person in the drive-through for what In-N-Out Burger. All fat, disgusting American pigs. All with that dopey looking thing. Oh, and all with nicer cars than me, by the way. I hope you enjoy your $700, $800 a month car payment. I hope that is gives you purpose of value and meaning in life. I have a question for all you car renting, leasing, paying Americans. Why are you in line at these shops? Why are you going to get food? You have a fancy car, right? The car should give you point and value in life, right? Your 700 on average, your $700 a month car payment, like that should, for if I'm paying $700 a month for a car, that car should sustain me and satisfy all my existential need. It should serve every purpose and say, Aaron, why are you alive? Well, I got this car. Don't you see this nice car? It's a nice car. That's my car. Hey, babe, check out my 2019 sort of brand new Toyota Tacoma. Yeah, $850 a month. Shouldn't they give you point and purpose? So then why there should be no hole in your soul, right? You should be a Zen monk sitting at home, just chilling out. Om, om, and being satisfied, being one with the car payment. Because you're so good, you got that car. Then why is there still a hole in your gut that you gotta go and stuff it full of food to the point you wait? It had to be another hour and a half. I don't know. How much of a hole in your soul is that you're gonna block traffic on a major thoroughfare? What? And this is where anger management has helped me. Dark stoicism, look it up. One of my underappreciated videos, I think, anyway. Where now I see the rest of us, I'm not even saying super intelligent. I'm just saying like people who got lives. Seriously, for those of you who like hate the sheep, you hate the lemming, you hate the pigs, go get Curse of the High IQ. It's linked down below. Like you all get in the way, you slow us down. I think what personally agitates me the most is that you limit what we as a society can accomplish because, like, holy crap, if this is you guys on your Sunday afternoon, I hate to see what kind of production and competency you have in your office or your job. No wonder nothing gets done. No wonder we got to outsource everything to the Chinese. At least they're consistent. But I think that is what perturbs me the most. And maybe other people as well. Like, man, what could we have accomplished if Americans weren't such sad sacks of crap that you're willing to piss away an hour in line for a burger and an hour and a half for a freaking donut? What are you talking? Or you know, I would, to be fair, so I could show you. Look, okay, I think maybe there's a little bit of a festivity that comes with like waiting in lines back, I guess, in the 90s or the aughts, where people would wait in line for Lord of the Rings. All right, a little okay. There's some community and some camaraderie there, but not now. I mean, what you don't even God Almighty. Now that I think about it, you all download your games now, don't you? So there's not even that phenomenon or that community or that cultural phenomenon where you'd sit and camp and wait for the PlayStation something game to come out, right? That's not even existing anymore. But it's still, I'd be like, what are you doing sitting in the cold waiting for this? What, you literally got nothing else going on? And even then, I could understand the PlayStation 3 or 2 or whatever when, when something big came out because it's a one time event. You morons do this every day in the lunch line, you do it every weekend. And okay, I've managed my life better than the average schmuck out there. And I like donuts, don't get me wrong, but is it that rare of a treat? You get the French donut. Ooh, it's my birthday. I get the French donut. You could afford a French donut every freaking week of your life if you didn't have a $700 a month car payment. Out of curiosity for you American pigs, you normal people, like 80% of you with your car payments, like, do you jerk off to your car? Do you wipe your jizz into the car instead of turtle wax? Do you worship the car? Do you sleep with the car? Do you hump the car hood? What do you do with your car? Like when you buy the new car, Karens, do all the other Karens come out in the suburbs and they twiddle their twat and you just come all over your brand new Audi? What do you do with the car? Because what I do with my car, I drive it. I drive it. Juan, the Aztec patriarch, he knows what I'm talking. Juan, you drive your car, right? You don't worship it. Matter of fact, you take junk pieces of cars, you fix them up, right? All the white women, right? What do you mean fix a car? You don't just buy a new one? Dude, Chris, it's not religious, but damn, there's some good advice in these old scriptures and texts. Yeah, I'm trying to get past the anger phase, trying to get past the agitation or what could have been. And I'm looking at you like a wolf. I'm looking at all you sheep like a wolf because that's what you do. You deserve to be taken advantage of by the Democrat Party. You know why? I know you had 3 different children from 5 different fathers and you majored in criminal justice, but you see, Tina, the reason your life sucks is because of the patriarchy. All right, bravo, Democrat Party. You're right. You're right. And if you vote for me and make me rich, I'll go tax that guy $100 extra and give you a nickel. You will. Okay, you got my vote. Why does my life suck? And for those of you who you want to make some money in this world, I don't know if they're putting crack in these donuts or what. You gotta sell these sheep, man. You gotta enslave the sheep. You guys say, well, they're human beings. No, they're not human beings. They're not alive. They're not conscious. They're not sentient. These are all NPCs. The Matrix had it right. These are batteries. These are freaking thermal batteries. Agent Smith was right. And you could choose. Well, I don't even know if you could choose. I mean, maybe you got too much of an intelligence. You just wake up, but you could either be one of the sheep or not. If you're not one of the sheep, I'm just looking. I'm like, look at these people that are perfectly programmable robots that you could get them to do anything. If you just get a couple to do what you want, you don't have to work anywhere, like a real job. Well, Aaron, isn't that kind of immoral, like the Democrat Party and the bankers and the auto loan? Yeah, it is immoral. It is. But is it? Because here's where I get it. When I try to wake up the sheep, what am I called? Every name under the book. So, okay. Fine. Here you go. Hey, Tina, get your doctorate in women's studies. Hey, Jessica, why don't you get your doctorate in U.S. history? Hey, Tanner, you're not nice enough to women. Why don't you play the lute and sing them a poem and a song? Here's my book, by the way, on how to do that. One thing I'll point out about my books and any kind of course I offer is the solution is always hard and requires work. I should stop writing those books. Like, You're brave and amazing. Read any one of the top selling women's books, which I did when I started. I was going to do Operation Evil. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just horrific advice. It's horrible. So there you go. Your economic efficiency loss of the day. How many lives, just literally millions of lives wasted. Corporal Biggest Richard, $5. Here's some shekels for videos in the past that kept me from getting a business degree. No problem, man. Happy to help you out, Corporal. Glad you're making the cash. There was one more in here. Hank Stamper, $5. Late to the stream, but I hate lines. That's why I never go to Chick-fil-A. It's not their values, it's their lines. Yeah, no, I agree. Now, look, God bless these companies that make really good food. And people really want the food. So God bless them. I hope they make $1 million, $1 billion. I'm all for them. People tell me I got to do an In-N-Out burger. I will, like when it's not a line. And Chick-fil-A, I've eaten at Chick-fil-A before. It's good. Yeah, it's not as, I mean, it's better than average, I admit, but it's not like I didn't taste the heroin or the crack they put in there. I'm like not addicted to it. But yeah, what's wrong? I'm not on with you, am I yet? Not yet, right? I'm going to be on with Real Femme Sapien today. Have you sent me the links? We still got what? What time is it? 1 o'clock Central? I still got like 2 hours, right? Subscribe to Real Femme Sapiens YouTube channel. I'm going to be on with her in a little bit. We're going to yell about finances and everything. Don't scare me like why I got three skulls. I didn't miss our show, did we? All right. No, Timmy. Timmy. Maybe stop eating pig stomachs. That'll help you stop being miserable at the clown world citizens. Like, no. I like bacon. And I'm getting there. I'm getting there, Tim. I'm getting to the point where I can enjoy their pain and suffering. I just want to profit off of them. All right. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.